We got ourselves Christina gonna be going up first for Team Blue. On Team Blue, we got Hungaro, we got ourselves Boss, we got Max, hey, and we got ourselves Fruity Dad. Oh, looking very, very cute today, Fruity. We got Ather gonna be going up first versus Christina with Candy on the back burner. We got Carrie, we got Demon, we also got ourselves Fortune as well. Ather get an open up by Christina with a bike to follow with a thing from beyond attacking him. Coca Shadows immediately. Ather just took so much burst. I think it still took the damage from the thing from beyond into Shield of Vengeance as thorns are out for Christina. Ather, what kind of corruptions are you running, my boy? Displaying it very, very aggressively. That bubble is gonna have to come out immediately. Actually, AoEing Christina out. Taking him out of cell, force to trick it out of the feral, does back away from Ather. I think they still see huge damage out of Ather with the just. Oh my god! Boys, that was some big damage out of our boy Ather, man. Oh my goodness. Huge setup. This man went for a huge amount of corruptions. Christina. I mean, unless you popped that wall, there was nothing you could do. And he felt like, you know what, I could get away fast enough. And then just big yup. Just a pop. Big crit. Boss is going to be up next, playing more of that assassination instead of Outlaw. It's going to be Basic protection immediately for Atherman. He does not really want to allow Boss to get all the bleeds and damage rolling. He better start popping the cooldowns immediately because he's got a lot of corruption. So let's see. Actually, he's in red corruption. He is in the red with corruptions. He's actually taken more damage, I think. And he's actually healing for less. He's actually in the red. Huge damage to the boss drive. Though let's get a kidney shot. Boss drive goes for advantage for a second. Does have dots rolling into Atho. I did not realize he went actually this like over. How much corruption does he have? What's the number? Can somebody check for me and get a screenshot of Atherman and how much corruption he has? Boss drive tried to. Oh, he just left. That rogue just left. He sat in stealth and just bailed. What is this rogue? He just leaves. Who is this rogue? Who picked him up, man? Those medium tap verdicts, they are medium, Michael. I think he might just have a bunch of corruption that increases crit. Because with wings, that's a 100% crit. Yo, can we get a hashtag Michael chat show appreciation? 80. 80 corruption. That is an insane, dude. You might have more than that, actually. This is going to go for a bit of a bow from Mac after knocking the rogue out of the game. I mean, the rogue left, but I mean, he had nothing left, really. Popped over cooldown, popped to vanish. Atherman has the thing from beyond attacking him, chunked him out for 40% of his health. Stormbolt onto Ather. Mac is going to take a lot of damage from the Shield of Vengeance, and it really does pop back to ya. Wow, could that be a corruption that's doing this? Atherman is just going to get some range onto Mac, try to get a cast heal. It's going to be wings up and running. Might be able to get a huge damage disarm onto Atherman. Does get a hodge to Mac. Might have to bubble this damage here. Mac is going to go for an incredible amount of rage regeneration. Atherman is just trying to see if he can kite away from him for a second. Think from Beyond bubbles it. Oh no, Think from Beyond would have ended his run right here. Still has wings. Mac no longer with the defensive. Atherman has a lot of health available. Stormbolt onto Ather for a second. If Mac can just proc a thing from Beyond onto Ather, he'll be in a good spot. Ather killing that tentacle immediately. Mac increasing his own health by a hair. Fear onto Ather, just trying to cut him. I mean, Mac just needs to live long enough to do enough damage to proc, I think, from Beyond onto Ather, and he wins, I think. So if he can somehow survive, it'll be good. Hodge to Mac. Does Atherman have enough damage here to follow? Templar's coming out. Mac still has actually good healing going since no dampening. And Ather still ends up taking out that kill. Hungara is going to get root onto Ather. Hand of Freedom coming out by the Paladin. Interrupt onto that Polymorph, trying to get a Frostbolt up and running. Ather, you're just running circles against Hungara. But that Polymorph is still going to land. Hungara actually could win with this thing from Beyond. I wonder if he will, dude. I wonder if he legit can. Giant doing a bunch of shatter damage to Ather in the open, or actually quite a bit. Busting through that Shield of Vengeance very, very quickly. Ather been popping and wing cloak for a second. Actually, what? Oh my goodness. Hungara actually got himself a proper setup this time. Normally, this man hasn't really been able to get a setup so far against any other class. But he got some big shatters. Carry popping in a charge to that pet. I'm actually going to have that pet next to him the whole time, just being able to heal off of it. Atherman had an incredible game so far. Hungara going for those instant-cast blizzards here. Interesting. Rune to Carry for a second. Try to see if he can get a Frostbolt. It's going to be Reflect for Carry. So all those reflects and all that shadows are actually going to reflect back to the mage. Carry actually go for a double heal off of the water elemental. Got enough frozen to actually be rooted into a blaze storm onto Hungara. Trying to stay on top of the guy. Actually killing the pet, or maybe Hungara decided to disable the pet instead. Carry is in a good position to get himself a charge onto Hungara. Expecting the Frost Nova immediately. It is going to be a Frost Nova. Can't really do much about it. Hungara might have to resummon a pet. Is he even gonna? It's gonna be Reflect for carry right now versus Hungaro. Reflected all those frostbolts back to him. Ice and Nova into stars as well. Hungaro just needs a little bit more kiting potential in order to get away from carry. Another Shimmer Blink coming out. Trying to resummon Water Ellie with the freeze to follow. Blizzard right after. With a Frozen Orb. That actually could be a lot of damage. Carry waddle into the pet for a second. Trying to see if he can heal off of that thing. That's huge. Oh my god. The ice sets of Hungaro right now are actually huge. He actually got some huge damage right now. And it's going to be Hungaro actually disabling his pet for a second, getting the Blizzard up and running onto carry. It's going to do a little bit of damage, not too much for a single target, but it's going to keep his health down a little. Wait, Hungaro actually might be insane. This guy actually might be crazy. Trying to continue the Blizzard onto carry. It's just trying to get around the pillar. It's going to be Ice Nova. Trying to see if he can get a charge. Blinking away. Frostbolt to follow. Reflect is available. Hungaro is going to slow himself. It's going to be maybe a Nova by the pet. Frostbolt to follow. Does he have it here? Actually take down carry. Hungaro is insane. Wait, what? This guy's insane. Demon is going to be up next. Trying to see if he can juke around. The Frosty Mage Polymorph is going to come out. Trying to repoly in case it's coming out for Demon. And Hungaro got himself a good position. Just needs to keep as much range off of Demo as best as possible. Popping in another Polymorph. Just trying to build up the Icicles for himself, dude. It's going to be a thick flurry into Ice Lances. Huge damage onto Demo right now. With a Frozen Orb to follow with Blizzards as an instant cast immediately trying to continue the slow. They're just going to blink around the guy's stun from it. It's Hungaro. Chickens out of a Demon. Barely any health right now. He actually might be down for the count. I'm him coming out. I think he's still down though either way. Cone of Cold keeping him barely low. Barely any health. Stun short onto Hungaro. Even my music stopped there for a second. It was just like, what? Oh my god, Hungaro! We have Atheman with an insanely strong playstyle here, and now Hungaro making Frost look good in PvP. This man right here, Frostbolting into Canny is going to get away from that Polymer Blinks. Kind of trying to see if he might be able to catch the Hungaro. As a Fire Mage, I think he's going to have an advantage here, though. Not going to lie, I think Fire Mage is going to have a massive advantage over the Frosty, but we'll see, man. Because Frost, so far, he's been able to do it well to Atham. Actually, surprising burst into Atham. He'd take down Carry, but then again, it's a warrior. Like, you can kite him around. Demon didn't really have any easy time with Hungaro at all, as soon as he got all his Icicles. Looks like it's going to be Frost Bolts for Hungaro as he gets a freeze onto Canny, trying to see if he can blink Breath into Polymorph. Looks like Canny is going to be able to get a full grade of Pyro. Hungaro does not have an interrupt here. Not going to go for the Frozen Ring of Frost. Hungaro just looking to bail the hell out of it immediately. And it looked like he actually got himself a lot of self-healing with a Temporal. Did he Temporal the Grade of Pyro? He actually might have. He might have. Like, barely. But it's going to be some more Pyro Blast coming up for Canny. Just going for instant cast while he's got Hungaro trying to see if he might be able to get root onto Canny. Actually, the blink had passed one and after one another. Hungaro blinks forward and Canny just blinks right after him, trying to land a Blizzard around onto Canny. But it's just instant cast for the Fire Mage is just so good. Hungaro does have a Safeguard Chicken procket for him. It won't keep him alive for too long, though. Just to get his own shield up and running, but Canny could just steal it. If Canny's running a shield, he could just swap shields and whatnot. Trying to see if he might be able to blink past Canny for a second. Shield being stolen. Hungaro doesn't have anything really, and I think it's going to be down for the count, man. That was such a good run versus everybody, but Canny, we got so many instants. Like, Hungaro just needs to cast, actually get those Frostbolts out to get some Icicles, and it's impossible unless he can go for like a Frostbolt into a Polymorph, into a Frostbolt, into a Polymorph. Which may be what he should have done with Canny, honestly. I don't know if he'll be able to because he probably doesn't want to get interrupted. But there it is. Fruity Dad is going to be up next versus Canny. Both fire versus fire. We'll see which one of these ends up winning in these duels, boys. Polymorph onto Canny. Fruity Dad actually just using it to heal him. I was expecting for greater Pyro. Yeah, he just wanted to heal you. He just wanted to make sure you're full health, I guess. Let's see, he's going to walk away. Maybe, or no, real duel. Are we doing real duel? Canny wants to be honorable here. Canny wants to be very much honorable here. Okay, Fruity is behind the pillar. Is the duel starting now? I think it is. Okay, they try to be very nice to one another. Breath missed by Fruity. Breath actually landed by Canny into a Polymorph onto Fruity. Could shrink out of this interrupt if we wanted to. Is it gonna? It looks like it's gonna be Ring of Frost to follow right after. Actually is gonna get rung. Greater Pyro needs to come out here as the Meteor is gonna hit him. Not gonna go for Temporal really. It looks like Fruity is going to go for as much damage as he can. Goes for a Breath onto Canny. Might just go for a big damage. It's going to become Bust. Out. Did not Ice Block it or anything. It looks like he's just going to go for a big old Invis behind the pillar. Interesting choice for your dad. Is going to be a little bit behind because of that. Is he done? Is he out of the fight? Looks like he's going to try to get some food. This guy got invis. Is still a trinket. Wait, is it done? It looks like he's lagging a little bit. That's unfortunate. That's actually very unfortunate. Looks like he lagged at the end, but Hungaro with him 3 kills as a frost mage. Atho with 2 kills as actually it should be 3 with a rogue because he did rage because it doesn't count, I guess, on a tally. But yeah, that would have been 3 kills. That would have been amazing, dude. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Alright, boys, let's get another one going, yeah? That was fun, dude. Let's get another one going.